Hello, I'm Ted and welcome to World of Modelling, rather modelling in this case. It's pretty well finished at the moment, I'll say, for the time being, because with a model this size of detail, there's always something that you can get updated, improved upon. So yeah. I'll say finished for now because you could carry on forever, to be honest.
So this is.
So these are the controls.
This is the controls.
So this should hopefully should go. This is the end game.
So what do these do? Oh, one for each.
Yeah, hang on. Put my glasses on. Because this is the gauge master twin controls. Trying to put on a bit 45.
So the left one is for the top.
The left one is for the end gauge, which runs at half. It's half the size of the hour gauge.
Yeah.
This is the hour gauge. Water controls.
And you had a bit of trouble getting the.
Well, to be honest,
are they staying on the tracks all right now?
If I've got any expertise, it's with the scenery, not the trains. I've had a bit of a go. I've got problems with this crossover. I'll turn the light. Can you see the firebox?
I'll catch it the next time it comes round.
At the end of the video, I'll turn the lights on because I'll show you the buildings illuminated. So that's HO guide. Oh well.
Oh, you can just see the coal box, yeah.
When I've showed you everything, I'll turn the lights out.
Yeah.
Show the illuminated, and you'll see the firebox not easy. What do you think? Do you like it?
It's nice, isn't it? I mean, what was it, 18 months in the end?
Well, about 18 months.
There's a lot of detail.
There is, and I enjoyed it. But that's really pleasant. Labour of love, really. But after 18 months, I'm a bit anxious.
I suppose 18 months is long enough for any project, really.
I'm not saying it's finished because I can see things now that ways I can improve it. But finished for now.
Is there anything you would have done differently in hindsight?
Yes, with hindsight, I would like to make myself a bit more space.
How do you mean?
Well,
what, for more sort of landscaping?
With the farm yard and the equipment, you need a bit of space. There's so many more things I could have added. So I would have found a bit more. I mean, the little duck pond was an afterthought. That was part of the vegetable patch. But that's nice. Also, can you see the chicken pen?
Yeah.
That's an old Baltic 1930s car being used as a roost for the chickens.
Yeah, it works well, doesn't it?
Yeah. That was built from scratch. Also, this is an afterthought as well, the pig stomach.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's part of the vegetable plot that I pinched. I thought I had those, but they come with a job lot of various farmyard animals. I thought I was going to find a way of using those. But I'm quite pleased with the building.
But even then, with more space, there's always going to be something more you
that's
could make.
That's why I say I'll finish for now.
It's just never ending, isn't it?
I can see things now I could do improve on it.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of modelers say over the years that models like this are never actually finished. I know what they mean now.
But did you do everything you actually planned to do?
No.
Or did you have to leave anything out?
The plan was to try and make all the buildings myself. I was really pleased with the castle. I've explained in one of the other videos. That's just the main part is an old broom style. Hold it out the middle carefully. And then stuck on the pieces of cardboard, cut to different sizes of stone, and then just painted it. But I was pleased with that.
Yeah.
As the
yeah, looks good, doesn't it?
that's just that basically that is scatter over the top of polyfibre, the header.
Yeah.
It's quite realistic.
Yeah. What's the car?
I don't know if the engaged people, they weren't too bad in the end. I thought they were going to be difficult, but I had more trouble with the big FOO guys.
Did you?
Yeah. I tried to get cars, the oil gauge cars, that had some memories, growing up in the 50s and 60s. Well, that was always my favourite sports car, the E-Top Jacket. I love that car. That was my brother John's, the best car he had. It was a 1300 GT. That's the Morris 1000 pickup next to it. Remember those signs?
Oh yeah.
Your friend made me.
Yeah. Cliff top walk, extreme caution.
Well, that's what it means. It looks like a bit dodgy. But the path actually goes the way through, right the way to the other side, the farmyard. I was quite pleased with the bridge. As the waterfall.
Yeah, the waterfall looks good, doesn't it?
Right, they were up to the mountain top, look.
Yeah.
Now I made all the buildings other than these
Those three.
engaged cottages.
Yeah.
They actually come from a boot sale, a car boot. It's about 50-60 pence each. But hollow those out, just and then put some false windows in, just to illuminate. You'll see those a bit later when I switch all the power. And of course, the pub's the same, a couple of different bulbs there. One is flashing, one of the bulbs flashes to simulate like a disco. It's disco night. And of course, as you know, when I was motorcycle lads too.
Oh yeah.
Now, those are the signs you made, do you remember? I towards them slightly.
Oh, the pit stop cap?
Because I found them just slightly big. So I've had to cut them down slightly.
Yeah.
And as you can see, but I bought those bikes online there with that leaded, which had to paint. That was a lot of fun actually. Enjoyed the painting. Did you notice the cabin up in the
cabin up in the mountain tops amongst the trees?
That lights up as well. Can you read?
Does it?
Yeah, that lights up as well.
So you're going to turn the lights out in a bit, are you?
I will. I'll finish up doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't talked about the.
What was it you used again?
Well, I painted the base, simulated the base of the pool. Use some of this, it's like lichen for the foliage. The fishermen down there, look. The fish actually made from... They're just leaves off trees, the tiny little leaves.
Yeah.
I just picked them up and they were a perfect colour.
They work well, don't they?
I think it works a treat, to be honest. That's clear plastic over it. That's kept about 1 inch from the base of the pool.
Yeah.
Similar depth.
Yeah.
But just to make a bit of a plywood frame to sit there on. That actually is removable if anything ever goes wrong. All this lifts off.
Yeah.
Doing maintenance might be needed. I bought a lot of these figures from a sale I went to. See? Some detail there, isn't there? Very nice. I probably could have reached this point 2 or 3 months earlier, but when I started building this, I'm really quite fussy. And you don't sort of compromise your standards just to get it finished.
Yeah.
So that's the reason
rush,
it took so long. I'm happy with everything I've done, but it just took the time. I enjoyed making all these buildings. I bought those online. Buying those, they're about £5 each. Bought those on Amazon, yeah. I made all these hay cards.
Oh yeah.
Made those. The only card I managed to get from a boot sale for 50p. An old Ford Corsair there.
Yeah.
Oh, also this combine harvester, that was about 50-60 pence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the other end of the cliff top walk, a bit dangerous.
Oh yeah.
That's the other sign your friend made now. I say a lot of these cars had an interest from me. That was your sister, an exact copy of your sister's
the Morris
convertible. Exactly the same colours, do you remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And this brings us up to the nudist camp.
Oh, the nudist, what's it?
Quite graphic.
Interesting.
You can see this chap right now, though. And see him. He's standing there quite proud, look.
Yeah, it's certainly something different, isn't it?
Well, your naughty wife put me there, as you remember, so that's why I had to build this naturist camp. But I mean, they're very realistic, I will say. Sunbathing under the tennis court there. Sorry if there's anything else I haven't showed you yet. I've thought of the one thing.
Does that go anywhere?
Well, that's it. All of these roads have got to be going somewhere, and this is the other end of it. It goes through a tunnel.
Yeah.
Now, while you're around this side, did you spot the herd of deer in the woods?
No, I didn't know. How are you?
They're quite realistic, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, they were. Yeah.
The only expenditure I've had really built this, I've got myself a static grass applicator. I never used one, I didn't even know what they were. But that's how I managed to get this grass effect, because I don't know how it works, but it's sort of, you put the grass in a hopper, it's like grass, with various lengths and colours, so you can mix it up to simulate whatever time of the year you want.
It does look like.
Then you put,
it is very
well, how I made that,
looking.
I painted the base a darkish green.
Yeah.
Then you put glue on top of that, the white PVA, which dries colourless. So any And then you use your static grass applicator. It's earthed with a card onto there, so that as you shake it, it makes the grass stand on end. It's hard to explain really. As you can see, it stands on end.
Yeah, it does.
And anywhere you've missed, because you've painted the base dark green, because the glue dries colourless, you just see the paint underneath.
Yeah.
So I don't doubt I've missed one or two places, but so it gives a nice effect. And you get up to about 12 mil length, so I mean you don't have to think on the lawn at the nudist camp. It's only about 2 millimetres long.
Yeah.
But out here in the wild, you see, you probably on this sort of scale, that grass should be about a foot long. So.
Yeah.
But it's just fun. One of the most valuable things you use in modelling is a poly fibre. It's got like basically darkish green. And what I actually use, the actual something like that, I wouldn't show the label on the brand, but £8. And for the glue, another £4, right? 12 quid. For a well-known supermarket, you can buy permanent hold hairspray, 89p. It does almost
shows you done it,
the
yeah.
same job. So I saved myself a fortune because I used a fair amount of glue on this.
That's what modelling's all about, isn't it? Just using
that's right.
whatever you can grab.
It's that cheap. I mean, if I'm going to stick something down, I'll spray over the first, put the grass on or whatever I'm trying to stick with it, flowers, and then give it another spray afterwards, and even another one, so it dries completely colourless and flat.
Yeah.
So I'd actually love to use the hairspray. I think pretty much has everything there. Did you say there?
What's this like a workman's hut, is it?
Well, it's a workman's hut, and they're just messing back some old sleepers. I will point out, although this is an autumn scene, as you can see, we noticed there's some cherry blossom on it. And no cherry blossom generally.
Oh, that's in the nudist section, isn't it?
But I took the trouble to find out in line there are actually some kinds of cherries that flower in the autumn.
Yeah.
So notice the shape then. This looked a bit bare, so they would have afterthought. But to have the shape there, I realised I had to have some means of access. So that's why I had to make this level.
Oh, yeah.
I made all of this. I think it looked fairly realistic. I don't know how close it is to the real thing, but that holds the shape in the fill. Obviously when the trains come in, they'll have the crossing out and to get back to the farmyard better than.
Yeah.
See? So, just, you know, that was the idea behind it. So, I can't read anything else. Your mate did all of these songs, did you know something? Did me that one.
Oh, I haven't seen that one, no. Yeah.
Well, this shop here, they sell all the fishing tackle and hire out the bikes as well, as you can say.
Yeah.
Next to that's just the bungalow, a couple that are enjoying a bit of sunshine. Let's see. Do you like to see the
Yeah, put it with the lights on.
Well, I'll turn the lights out. you seen this?
So what?
Well, I made this.
What does it all mean?
This just slides out.
Yeah.
That's a gauge master twin controls, and these they've got their own little AA batteries. So if you look over there to the nitrous cam, hopefully that will come on.
Hang on, do you want to switch this?
That is which the main one.
Right, that's better.
Right then, here we go. So,
Hang on, if I get over that side.
yeah, okay. That's the nitrous.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's
the
quite
reception.
atmospheric, isn't it? And that also does
This is the farmhouse building.
This is you built this farmhouse.
I built this, yeah.
Yeah, that works really well, doesn't it?
Everything over. It's dark. I think this one is the cafe. No, it's
Oh,
not.
no.
No, we're up there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do that one last. So that's the cabin up there in the mountain. So that pub there, what's the disco? Can you see it? That's like a disco.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
With the two bungalows in front. Not bungalows, no. Can't see it, though. No, they're just ordinary houses, I remember colour.
Yeah, the
It's
disco
nice.
looks quite
It's a nice effect,
effective,
doesn't
isn't
it?
Yeah.
So finally,
Hang on, I'm just
okay.
got the one up the.
Okay.
What's that up there?
Well, that's just a cabin.
Oh, that's
isn't
the
it?
cabin, yeah. And that one out. What's that one out back there?
Oh, you didn't spot that, did you? That's just a farmhouse.
Is it?
You can see that from the other side better. You can have a look at it. Look, anyway, that's the actual. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
shop. It sells the fishing. Buys the box set. Sells the fishing tackle and stuff. It's a nice effect, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it?
When the train comes round, incidentally, that's the Princess Elizabeth's time train. Written brought about in about 19, in the early mid 30s, I think. You'll see the firebox gun as you goes through. You see it?
Yeah, you can see it now.
Yeah. And that's the like a farmhouse that they used. See it better with the lights on.
Yeah.
As you see, look at the as it comes around now. You see it there. Go and
Hang on,
you got
I was
from
going
here,
in front of you.
run it now. How can you see the front?
Yeah.
That's a nice effect, isn't it, on the wall? Let me know when you want the lights back on again.
Yeah, it's hard to see what else you could have
Well, look,
achieved with it, really, isn't it?
too bright, look. I was quite pleased building this. It's worth having a trade on it. So, I'll start them when they come round. Stick it up in there. Stick it about there. do you think? Like it?
Looks brilliant, yeah. Never quite seen anything like it, really. Especially all the detail and whatnot that's gone into it.
Well, most model rail layers, basically it's the trains, and often the scenery is an afterthought.
Yeah.
Sometimes good, but sometimes not really that good, because the emphasis on. And I'm really impressed with some of the layouts you see. A lot of it electrified in all the points and all the lights and everything, all electrified. I'm really impressed. I don't think I'd have the technology to do anything like that. But so I'd concentrate basically on the diorama, the scenery, which I love to do.
Yeah.
Being raised in the countryside, it's just it's what I've always liked. I love trees, variety of trees and different shades of green and stuff. And of course, when I was raised, it's just out. It's all farmyards and stuff, and I just love the smells of the countryside.
Yeah.
Even listening to the cock crowing at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's a sound you get used to in the end.
That's what the countryside's all about, isn't it?
So, well, that's it basically. I hope everyone's enjoyed watching this video.
Any idea what your next project is?
Yes, something a lot smaller. No, I've got a lot of I like woodwork, to be honest too. I mean, I've got a lot of fun. I'm going to have some of the automatrays to make.
Yeah.
But just general models. I mean, you've seen that before, but that's just made out of pegs.
Yeah.
I've ordered sort of a train that's like based on the American, what they call it, Wild West. I forgot the name of them now. Big smokestacks and a cow catcher on the front. But no, but I will look forward to doing more videos. I can't really say what it'll be.
No.
But it will be.
Another few weeks.
A lot smaller. So until then, I'll say bye for now.